further up the tree, so that if somebody does affect a rule flyer of a lap, then certainly they'll be able to do it. Barguana's time at 2:11.84. So we now have the top 7 drivers in the 2:11 bracket, and the remainder in the top 10 in the 2:12. So 3 of them in the 2:12s. And Skate in the 0.5 Commodore, he's the man in the precarious position at the moment of being in 10th.
He's just coming on the skyline at the moment and getting ready to start this flying lap. It might be interesting as we get closer.
Just sensational when we look at John Faulkner. He's jumped up to 5th place now with a 2:11.49. So John Faulkner, who had been hovering around just outside the 10 and hadn't done a lot of laps, he's now up to 7 laps. At one stage there it was only 3 very early on. But 10.92, that is just minutes 10.92. Well, I think the HRT car, he's brought the car in, and his team are applauding him as he brings it in to pit lane. A great moment for young Jason Barguana in the HRT Young Lions car. A great effort, his team goes round to the window, Mark Noski, and shakes his hand. Congratulating the top of the mountain, and guys, you'll need to pick up Skate behind the wheel of that car and just see how he's going across that.
Well, he's on his way to us now, but keep an eye down the bottom on car 11, the Castrol Commodore. Not sure.
Certainly is the red nose cone with the Dunlop livery on the front of it coming underneath Dunlop Bridge. How appropriate is that as sort of the first of our 10 competitors? 2:11.70 time was a 2:11.73. So is there improvement for Alan Jones? I'm sure if anybody is capable of doing that. He got that crown in 1980.
Yeah, and now into your view, Lance, for the finish of this lap.
It certainly is. He was looking a little bit ragged on the exit there through the right-hander as he comes up the Dunlop Bridge and down into Primus corner.
2:11.24.
Times he went up.
Quite okay. Just about to see whether in fact Greg can a very tidy lap at all, and Greg Murphy, I would suggest over the roads, if you're listening to me, if you do get a chance to talk with, is not going to be a very happy champion.
Well, he's much comes across us here, and his
Leo's
time
gone.
It's an ex-Holden race team shell, so it's obviously a good one. And now starts his flying lap laps.
yes, he gets a green
From the line, and we'll see what time comes up for this Cummins-sponsored Commodore.
very conservative driving in this car at the moment. Running to our side now, hard on the brakes, setting himself up for a wide, just misses a little strip lane break there from Larry Perkins. The time to
Championship right at that point now that he's going past, and yesterday it was the young fella Stephen who in fact had a problem and parked the number 18 car in there, but they both managed to get through quite okay today. So Nick now about to start his flying lap. This is the man who in fact has quite a fabulous record.
Bridge and over the crest, down into Primus. Takes a very wide entry, just Yokohama shot drives me out onto the circuit, and he should be looking forward to an impressive time here, Phil.
Great to see your sponsor in motorsport too, is Donut King. Great to have them on board, and I know Wayne Gardner and the team appreciate it with the Coca-Cola Commodore. Heading down now into Caltex Chase, through the left-hander, back into the right, and down onto Conrad as he heads into Primus corner, and he'll be off on his flying lap. And I guess Murph would be a bit surprised that his lap at this stage has held up that 2:11.027.
Side goes back to third, through Griffin, Repco Griffin at about 155k, accelerates up, grabs fourth gear at this point as he goes round the wall. Now we'll go straight back to second gear and around about 100k through the cutting. We'll nurse the car up over that little rise. Will now grab third gear and is now heading up towards Reed Park here. It gets up to around about 160 k's at this point over the concrete strip, and he will hold it in fourth gear right through here now. Around about 180 k's he's doing at the moment. He'll lift off just momentarily, then drop down, still in fourth gear, 180 k's through McPhillamy, will build up to 210. As he goes down into Skyline, he will drop back to third, then back to second for the dipper, goes through there at about 75 k's, then he'll start accelerating very hard there, third gear, fourth gear, getting up to around about 170 k's, now back to second gear and around about 75 k's through Forest Elbow, 112 k's. Now he'll start accelerating very hard, grabs third, grabs fourth, will hold on to fourth gear now all the way down to the bottom of the straight, and now we'll go back to second gear and through here about 160 k's.
Beer Fleshwood.
Luckily, though, the so great job to catch that up.
He certainly does. He comes down hard into the left-hander in the Primus corner. The Gardeners probably be also...
Oh, we're 2:10.82. 2:10.
He has a 2:10.81.
In the car, I've also got to say before he starts the track, that lap of clean seat before Trent Feldman was a beautiful lap. Absolutely. Great lap, but now Skate has started his clean sequence.
Well, the time that he's got to beat is a 2:10.8120, and he comes down into Primus corner now, hard on the brake. Been able to do it, yes, at 10.92. Set by Jason Barguana late in the session. He now comes down and up under Dunlop Bridge, down over the crest into the Primus braking area. For Primus turn he comes. Will Jason Barguana be on the front row?
2:11.23.
Has he done it? Well, a very slow time. One's got
Presented with a plaque from the Victor's Walk, and it was a plaque for the 1972 race. So, being a race that he drove on his own, it was appropriate that he get a copy of that, and he'll have that to take home with him.
Yeah, fantastic. Great souvenir for Brocky, and really the king of the mountain. Very auspicious occasion. The family in the back, the kids waving to the crowd as he heads out around Michelle Neely's corner and up Mountain Straight. The people going wild.
I guess it's a bit of a shame for us that we can't hear that through the PA across the whole.
Tony Longhurst, of course, back down there on the second last row of the grid, and we've got the green flag at the back of the field, ready for a start in the 1997 Primus Classic 1000, and the red light showing about to get green, and we've got a start in the 1997 overtaken by Alan Jones, right behind him. A stream of V8 supercars, they head up Mountain Straight, and Peter Brock leading into Ripco Griffin Bend for the first time. Larry Perkins has got back in front of Alan Jones, Glenn Seaton in fourth place, and just ahead of Greg Murphy. Here from the fans, Larry Perkins right in behind him, and this is going to be a great battle between these two. A lot of fun. Going there back to the top 10 Beers Commodore this evening around the Primus corner, I should say, for the first time. Peter Brock is here to lead a first lap of 2 minutes 15.709. Peter Brock left there. They had a few small problems early. They managed to rectify those, but he's out there doing it again. He loves coming out for this race, doesn't he, Bill Percy?
He just thinks this is a fantastic racetrack, and he and all the Europeans has probably had more time here